Come on, get up.
Morning, Brian.
Stephen, are you aware that you've voluntarily embarked upon a PhD in physics?
We all have a sense of Stephen Hawking, the icon. We know what his image is, what his look is. When I read this script, it was completely astounding to read that he had been entirely healthy when he was younger, living free and living fast.
Right on, Brian, you utter bastard.
His character and his humour. As a young man, he was unlike anyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Science.
Art. This story focuses on Jane and Stephen. There was an immediate attraction, and I think they challenged each other as well.
I'm a cosmologist.
What's that?
It's a kind of religion for intelligent atheists. They're not religious, are you?
I loved this idea of these sort of polar opposites meeting and completing each other. And Cambridge is one of the most beautiful places in the world. The idea of a love story in Cambridge is extraordinary. It was stunningly romantic.
Will you dance with me?
James, the director, gave Eddie and I a gift. He lets you feel free to explore. He's very trusting.
Real life creates these extraordinary narratives. I became quickly infatuated with the story.
History tells us one never knows from where the next great leap forward is going to come, or from whom.
The journey we take is to look at Stephen's early promise, but in the shadow of his illness.
The responsibility that drove me was unlike anything I've ever felt. And it wasn't just a biopic. James managed to make it an incredibly human story.
It's called motor neuron disease. Life expectancy is 2 years.
I suppose when I got cast, the first thing for me was, how do you approach a part like that? How am I going to take the emotion and all the physicality and all that and find a place for it in me?
I want us to be together for as long as we've got.
It'll affect everything.
You needed an actor who was going to just give themselves to this completely. And I knew he was the one.
Eddie's total immersion in playing Stephen is remarkable. He's meticulous, passionate. I've just been in awe.
She's like another level, Felicity. I've always hoped that our paths would cross, and when they did on this, it was wonderful. Stephen Hawking is a great icon of hope.
The two of them were an incredible couple. Their sheer force of character I loved about both of them. Witty and insightful.
Recently, a tourist asked if I was the real Stephen Hawking. I replied I was not, and said the real one was much better looking.
There was a feverish sense of intense creativity and excitement shooting this film.
I hope that this film will surprise people about his character, his family, this extraordinary woman, the fuel behind his success. All these things that make someone live a full life. And my God, has he lived a full life.